hip-hop to the max.
The best in the beat.
All the hip-hop.
It's Headkrack's hip-hop spot.
29 for the top of the hour. What up, Crack?
What up, Rick? Here's what's going on in the world of hip-hop, man. Last night was the night that everybody was waiting for, the return of the Starz hit TV show Power. You know? There was a lot to wait for. There was a lot to find out what was going to happen on, and we got the answers that we were looking for. But before we got the answers we were looking for, we were posed with the question, what happened to the theme song?
They say this is a big rich town, yeah. And I just come from the poorest part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes.
Oh, it is such a divisive situation, man. A lot of people, were like, hey, I hate this new intro. Some people loved it. Now, if you don't recognize that voice right there, that is Trey Songz. I believe A Boogie with the Hoodie pops up if you let the joint play long enough. And, people were like, nah, man, I need that original recipe. This joint.
They say this is a big rich town. I just come from the poorest part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down.
And that's Joe on the hook right there. That's the joint that we used to hearing. Now, 50 Cent did say on IG, he said a couple things. He's like, oh, man, I guess I'm about to change it back then. Then he also posted a post on Twitter that said, if Joe's milk dud head ass pay me by Monday, I'll switch it back to the original.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know which one to subscribe to, but, there that go. But we did take it to the streets to find out what y'all thought about the new theme song. Here's what y'all had to say.
Hey, this is Antoine Williams from Columbus, Ohio. Man, the Power show, just like the intro was weak, so was the show, man. It is not the same. It seemed like different strokes.
Lisa from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I hated the intro. I think Joe did a better job.
This is Candace. I'm calling from Oklahoma City. No. We got to bring Joe back. Kill that Trey Songz song.
Hey, this is Johnny from Park Forest. Good morning, everybody. Hey, first I want to say, hey, they should have kept the original theme song with Joe. Sounded much better, more life. You just don't want to see some things replaced. I don't want to see Justin Bieber replace Tommy. Some things need to stay the same.
Now, to that first caller who said that this seemed like an episode of Different Strokes, Ricky, I'd imagine, like Brad as well, you guys have probably seen every episode of Different Strokes, right?
Right.
Can we talk about how dark that show was? The kids got kidnapped 3 times. There was one episode where Dudley got molested in the bike shop. And remember that one time where Ty Bridges tried to go defend Arnold? He got put in the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the gooch kept bullying him at school.
Yeah, like it was kind of dark.
Big Freddie beat up Lamont in the alley on Sanford and Son.
See? These shows be dark. But, this new episode of Power started off aggressive and answered the question that we've been waiting to find out the answer to for about 8 months.
How's when you get here? How is she? Murderer!
You killed my sister!
Angela was pronounced dead 10 minutes ago. She passed away during surgery for a gunshot wound to the chest. Someone was supposed to be watching her. How the hell did this happen?
She had a tail, right? She ditched it.
Yeah, and that was how that was supposed to play out. You
so
don't get
sad.
shot in the middle of the chest like that. Oh, thank God, I nearly missed her heart.
No, she could have had on a vest, a bra vest or something. She's a cop.
Cross my heart, Teflon.
Yeah, cross your heart, bra.
Man, so, where does this go from here? We will see, man. I can't wait to see what happens next week. Last little story I got for you. All right, now, Ricky.
Yeah.
You know how, A$AP Rocky was locked up abroad, right?
Right.
The Trump administration did their best to help get him out. They got him out.
Right.
Now the Trump administration is calling A$AP Rocky and his team, and I quote, ungrateful mofos.
Oh, look, because they done asked him to do a whole bunch of stuff, probably.
They just wanted a phone call. They was like, yo, all we wanted was a 2-minute phone call with you thanking us. Or maybe it was 20 minutes. Either way, they wanted a phone call, and the fact that they didn't get a phone call from A$AP Rocky or anybody in his crew, he has a problem with it.
Well, maybe he feel like they really didn't do anything.
I feel like they did have a major... I was shocked that Trump got involved. I thought he was going to let him just sit there.
I need to see how they was involved.
Me too, because I feel like he just talks a lot, and he can have us believing that he's involved, and the normal thing could have probably happened, and he just got out when he was supposed to get out.
Now, I don't know about any phone calls that Trump made, but he did send tweets. And he was tweeting to the Prime Minister of Sweden. I don't know if the Prime Minister of Sweden's on Twitter.
He probably not.
And maybe he doesn't even understand English. We don't know.
Exactly.
They do speak English over there. Do they speak Swiss?
I don't know.
I need Rosetta
I
Stone.
think they speak both.
Okay, great. That's it for me for some stories. I'm following Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud, HEADKRACK. Big shout out to the #1 movie in the country, Angel Has Fallen. About 38 people went to go see it over the course of the weekend, bringing it to $21 million.
Yes.
Congratulations.
That movie cost $80 million to make. There will not be a forequel.
Right. I appreciate it. Headkrack Praise Mix 9 up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.